Welcome to my favorite nonprofit radio segment called Nonprofits Care. Their causes are really extraordinary.
Nonprofit organizations serve our community in a host of ways, and yet, until now, there's never been one place to find out about causes that are really extraordinary. It's time for Nonprofits Who Cares, hosted by Ralph Grills, founder of My Favorite Nonprofit.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. Thank you for taking time out of your business day to join us for ours. Is it drafty in here?
Only for you. Only for you. It is not drafty, and if it is, because maybe it's because we're getting ready to feel the wind through our hair because we're getting ready to talk
Through our what?
with Ralph Grill.
Maybe not Eric.
Maybe not Eric. Yeah,
He feels the winds on the head.
This is going to affect me the whole day now. It is Ralph
like that, yeah.
Ralph Grills,
Hey, Ralph.
myfavoriternonprofit.com, host of Nonprofits Who Care. Causes are really extraordinary. Welcome, Ralph.
Why, thank you. Hey, Eric, can you move over a little to the left? You're kind of blinding me right now.
Hey. What is going on with
Walk
that?
in, I got a little surprise from Eric.
What is
No hair.
You and the rest of the country.
Exactly.
Hey, Ralph, tell us about what's going on over at, you're getting ready to do some kind of a racing event? What's going on? Classic car?
A classic car.
What's happening with that?
Yes, what we're doing is that we're doing an event that's called My Favorite Nonprofit Classic Car Ride. And what it is that there's an organization called Project C.U.R.E that we're going to be benefiting with this. And there's a gentleman that owns Chartered Financial named Darren that had 12 cars that were like from the 50s that are all restored. And so what he's doing is donating those cars for a day so that people can actually drive a car from the 50s.
You get to drive a classic car from the 50s. And
Exactly.
this gentleman is donating them to the event for the day.
Right. And so all auction proceeds will go to Project C.U.R.E to benefit their organization. So what you're going to be able to do is take the car from their warehouse, which is in Highlands Ranch off C470, and you'll go from there to Arrowhead Golf Club, where you're going to have lunch.
Gorgeous.
Provided by them. And then after lunch, they're going to take you to Sonic Drive-In
I love
for
that.
the 50s theme to get dessert.
I love
and
that.
after that, you'll go back to the warehouse. So it's all going to be done in a caravan, so it'll be all in a line of cars.
So it's like a parade, but
Exactly.
you get to drive. And I've got your website up, myfavoriternonprofit.com. And all of the pictures are scrolling through of some of these classic cars. So do I get to pick the car I want to drive? How does this work, Ralph?
Exactly. You're on my homepage right now at My Favorite Nonprofit. Right there, click where it says bid. Start bidding
here on the
Right.
big red car.
Interactive radio. I like this.
And then what you got is a community calendar that talks about the event. You can actually click on this button and listen to the details of the event.
All right, I'll
there's
listen
a-
later.
Which is actually Angel.
Is it?
So you're on our site, yes.
Oh my gosh.
You got Angel on your site?
Yes.
Wow.
See, they
All
can
right.
see the angel's wings.
I see that. And so do I want to click here to bid?
Yeah, then you go there and click where it says bid.
And I get to choose out of 12 vehicles that I want to
Right.
Now I have to have a driver's license, right?
Oh, yes.
Yes,
And
all
you'll be required to have your driver's license there. But here, classic car ride, once you get to the categories under the bid page, and you'll see 12 cars right there. And now we have pictures of each of the cars that you could drive.
I like that.
Each car is actually on there. You can see.
Look, we have a 1929 Model A.
Right.
We have a 1936 Plymouth. It's teal.
You're kind of a Model A.
And I am a Model A, a 1956
A-plus model.
Chevy.
A 956 Chevy. We have a 1956 Oldsmobile Super 88. 1940 Oldsmobile.
1940.
Look at
Oh
that
my
one. That
gosh.
looks like a big metal bomb.
Oh my goodness.
huge.
And
Do
so
you have any 1970 cars? Those really classic ones?
like a 1970
No, we're 50
Pacer.
or less.
Oh, 50 or less. Okay,
50,
I
sorry.
gotcha.
Okay, there's a 1953 Mercedes on there.
Ooh.
A 1955 Ford T-Bird.
Oh my goodness.
Can you believe
Oh
it?
my gosh.
Yeah.
This is so, and they've been painted, they've been restored.
All mint condition.
And so you're going to spend the day just kind of like back in nostalgia.
Exactly.
And I imagine, sock hop music and.
Hey, you have one of those poodle skirts, don't you? You could wear that.
I
Hey,
do.
you guys can come out.
And I'll bet you there would be people who would pay extra to drive with you in the passenger seat.
Can I wear my poodle skirt? Because
You can.
I don't have enough occasions to wear my poodle skirt, and I've got the big slip that goes under it. I would love if poodle skirts came back.
And I think people will pay extra for the charity if you would sit next to them.
If Eric and
I'll
Angel
bet
come
you.
out on that, that would be a great
All
thing.
right.
If we're going to have a reception prior at the warehouse for
Okay.
a kickoff for the caravan.
Can we come? Can we come all decked out in our 50s
yes.
garb?
We'd love to have you guys come out.
All right.
that.
Are you going to get dressed up? Get your little leather
Absolutely.
coat and
Wanna
roll
a
up
little
your
something
jeans.
in my sleeve. Yeah.
Yeah, because I love playing dress up.
Yeah, if we could play like a live broadcast from there, you guys can play it on your show at some time.
That we could do. So we could grab something. All right. So my
I'm putting you on the
favorite
spot here now.
nonprofit.com.
But it's for a cause.
And everything that you do with my favorite nonprofit is for a good cause.
That's the best.
A cause that is really extraordinary. That's the CARE, nonprofits who care. Causes are really extraordinary. Ralph, tell us a little bit more about my favorite nonprofit. I know we want to emphasize this classic car ride, which is the up and coming event. And what day is that event?
It's going to be on August 25th. And the online bidding goes to August 20th. So you have till the 20th to bid on a car.
So you only have a few more days.
Right.
Yeah. And the minimum bid is $100, and then it goes in increments of 50. And again, since these cars are being donated, and the lunch and also the dessert, all the 100% of the proceeds is going to Project C.U.R.E for their organization. And if you don't know about Project C.U.R.E, they actually ship medical supplies throughout the world. We had Doug Jackson, the CEO president, as one of the guests on my show, on my segment, and he was talking about last year, I think they did 50 or 60 million in medical supplies throughout the world.
And you know, and that's the thing, they're getting the things that we throw away. You know, in our society, you open up a kit that has 3 pieces of instruments, medical instruments, and you only need one, so you use the one, and then you throw away the other 2, and they're perfectly good.
Well, and to think about, if we all watched the opening ceremonies for the Olympics, all those beds that were used in that,
that's right.
They were all donated, and Project C.U.R.E helped deliver them to a place in Africa, and so they all went to good use.
So all the beds from the Olympics are being donated and shipped to other places throughout the world.
Yes, all
Isn't that
through
amazing?
Project C.U.R.E. It is, and so it's just neat to see how we are all linked together.
Right.
It all ties together, and I think that's one of the things I like about myfavoriteenonprofit.com the most, is that we all have a favorite, but they're all together in one place. And so we can help promote each other, we can support each other, we can collaborate together. And in everything that you do, Ralph, is an act of collaboration. And we know that collaboration's not easy. It's, it is.
It's essential to getting the job done, though. You know, what does this say? A cord of 3 is stronger, than everything. We need somebody's help, and I can't get the job done. You plus me plus somebody else makes much better and greater than the sum of our parts, if you will.
So come and take a ride with us on August 25th, the Classic Car Ride. Log on to myfavoriteenonprofit.com, bid on your favorite car, and we'll be out there. We'll be out there dressed up in our 50s wear and 50s garb and having a good time, just going back in time and just celebrating the simpler times.
That's exactly right. So it's going to be really neat. And then you were talking about, the music. Each car is going to have their own stereo, which they'll have 50s music playing.
8-track or...
It'll be 8-track or it'll be cassette.
Oh my gosh, how fun is that?
Yeah.
Oh,
some of them might have a CD player, depends, because I couldn't get all of them. But it's going to be all the 50s music.
You're going to
so
love
you're going to hear the Beach Boys and all that other stuff in there, and that's going to be really fun.
Absolutely. It sounds like it. It sounds like it. Ralph, do you just love what you do?
Oh, yes. I mean, to me, this was a natural fit for me, because I always want to do something to make a difference for people. And now I found out you could do it in a big way when you work with nonprofits and help them, really, because they're already making a difference out there. And we're making a difference for them.
Let's get that website out again, myfavoriteenonprofit.com. Make sure you sign up for the classic car ride. Right?
Yeah, and just make sure that your nonprofit is featured, because look at all the fun things that Ralph does to feature the nonprofits. He's creative, he's clever, he's bringing the community together, and that's what we all want. We all need more attention, more visibility for our nonprofit, because more visibility leads to making a bigger difference.
And for an extra $100, you can get Angel or myself yourself to jump in the passenger seat and take a ride with you.
There you go. And also on our site, you can join as a member. Individuals are free, and you can follow the different nonprofits you want to get involved with and promote your favorite nonprofit.
You're doing a good thing, mister.
Well, thank you, sir.
We really appreciate you. I'm going to forgive that cut about the
wind through our hair. Isn't that
It's blinded by the dome.
The blind spot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there's a couple of these are convertibles, too. Some of these cars are convertibles. So a 1955 Ford T-Bird.
Isn't that cool looking?
I know.
SPF 30.
I think we're going to have to watch Grease and just, like, make a fun time.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Well, if they go to the site, they'll hear Angel talking about the blast from the past.
Here is the funny thing, folks. You sit there and you think, is Angel really like that? Yes. She really is. She gets to play dress up, and it is an occasion for her. Go Grease Lightning.
Yeah. Very cool.
Hey, there it is right there. Folks, thanks for listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, where it is our goal and accomplished mission to give you nothing but the best in life and business. Thank you for tuning in, for supporting us, for doing our hair shave. And don't go anywhere. There's always more where this came from.
See, she forgot all about